All right, what is going on, guys? It's Eric from EPT44. Today, I just wanted to basically go over and reveal my 2017 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. I know you've seen a couple little clips of it on my YouTube channel. You know, it's maybe like 20, 30 seconds, whatever. So just want to reveal it. If you follow me on Instagram at EPT44, I'm sure you know of it. But here it is. This is my 2017 Dodge Challenger Hellcat, also known as the AMERICAT. So I'll just do a quick little walk around of it right now. And then I'll start talking about all the shit that I've done to it. To get a nice little good detail, somewhat at least. All right, so originally this car started off as a white Hellcat right off the showroom floor, custom order to me. I got it with white, with sepia interior, with the sunroof option. I pretty much got every option except the block heater, if I remember right. Along the way, I've got the lights done first. Actually, no, did I? No, I take that back. Actually, I got the wrap done first. Originally, I had a different wrap on here. Didn't have this hood. I had the stock Hellcat hood. It didn't have the lights originally, obviously, and it didn't have the wing on the back. So when it was all white, I originally got the wrap. If you follow me on Instagram, you can scroll back, you can see it. It was awesome. It was a great time working with them with designer wraps up in New Jersey. Custom did everything for me. Casey was a blast. He was really helped me out. So, and then after that, after I got the wrap done, I got my lights done by Lighting Trends. So I got custom halos. I got my demon eyes on the inside. I don't have them on right now, but if you look in there, you can see a little Hellcat head. So that's all custom too. I have lights all in the grill, all color changing lights in the grill. I have the changing X-Lume badge and also the halos over here. And I have lights in this hood scoop as well right now. I also have lights for the underbody. Can't really show you right now because it's pretty light out, so you can't really see them anyway. So after I did that, the next thing I started doing some work to the engine. I said the warranty, they were just gonna fight you either way. So what I did is I went with a 285 upper pulley, 285 upper Metco pulley. I started with that. I got custom tuning by Tim Barth, and he really does a very great job of tuning. He really knows these cars. It's great in the industry. If you know anything about the Hellcat industry, you know Tim Barth is one of those big names out there. So he did a great job tuning this car. Street tuned it. We didn't put it on a dyno at that point, but estimated with the same mods that I had at the time, it was about somewhere in the 760 to 780 wheel horsepower range. Not positive on that, but don't quote me on it, but that's what we think it was. So I'll go over a couple of the engine mods that I have. So like I said, I started off with a 285 upper pulley. Along with that, I did the stainless work catless mid pipes. I did a Borla ATAC exhaust with the simulators option, so I don't have the active exhaust function anymore, which is great. No check engine light, no anything. And then after that, I started wanting more power, and the more power I wanted, the more stuff I bought, and I felt really happy with it. So I kept doing it, and this is pretty much where we're at today, and we're nowhere near done. So the next thing I did after I did the exhaust work, all that, is trying to think. I got the new wing after that. I got the new wing pretty recently. Got the new wing, and I also got this hood, this Demon Cow hood. I know a lot of guys on Instagram have been asking me where I've gotten this hood. So I ordered it directly through Kenny Bell Superchargers. Now they gave me a great deal on it. I think it was about $850. It's not carbon fiber, it's fiberglass. It was about $850, and they gave me the hood and the hood pins included, shipped, $850. So it was a great price. I couldn't really argue with it, so I went with it. And I've wanted it for a while. I've seen it in a picture, and I knew I wanted that. So I wanted to be unique. I knew I was going to be one of the only ones on the East Coast that had it. So I went out and I bought it. And then, like I said, I did the wing on here, which as soon as the red eyes were announced and they started showing pictures of them with this wing, I started going nuts for this wing. This is all I wanted. So I also got this along at pretty much at the exact same time as I got the hood. And oh, I forgot. These aren't the original rims. These are actually factory reproduction rims. They're made by factory reproductions. The fronts are pretty much the same. They're in their brass color. They are 20 by 9.5, and in the rear I have 20 by 10.5. And they're all wrapped in Continental Extreme Contact Sports tires. I have 315 wide tires in the back, and I got 275s up front. Honestly, one of the best tires I've had. It hooks like crazy. It's pretty surprising for an all-season tire. It hooks. It's pretty nuts. So after I got the hood and the wing on, I had the hood painted. So it's actually the original color of the car. It is white and it looks almost perfect underneath this wrap. After I got the hood and the wing on, I took it back to Designer Wraps, where we worked on not exactly a whole different design, but we wanted to start going a little nuts with it. So we perfected the one that we had originally, and then we started coming up with better ideas for what we can make different that would give it a whole new look. So originally on my on the other wrap, I had this exact ship, except it was a little bit smaller and it wasn't colored. It was just an outline of it. So that was one thing we really wanted to change, that I loved, but I really wanted to change. Along, I also had the stars and the stripes. The stripes on this side of the original wrap, they were almost black, and along, you know, after a while I kind of like started not liking it. So I'm happy we changed it up and we actually made it a full-on American flag. And if you're seeing basically this white overspray on the wrap kind of thing, it just looks like a white thing. It's meant to look like a ship. So if you ever look at the bow of a ship cutting through the water, this is exactly what it looks like going over the flare. It looks like the water is getting pushed out. So that's what we made it like. And you can see it basically pushing up onto the hood. You see all the white. It's basically water getting thrown around. In case a lot of people were wondering that. I am a merchant mariner, so I do sail on ships for a living. That's what I do, so that's why I went with the whole ship nautical theme, but I've always wanted the American flag theme as well. So I combined both of them and mixed it up with, we combined both of them, mixed it up with my life. So this is where we're at. So Casey did a great job with this wrap, designing it. You can see the actual detail in the ship itself. And then if you look all down the car, you can see all these little rivets that they were built into the wrap. Now, I didn't even notice this until I actually received the car back from him. I started looking at it and I was like, holy crap, that's crazy. So I got the Swallows here. I don't have the Hellcat badges on yet. I just got custom ones. I haven't gotten them back yet. I'm sending them out to get painted. I got the Navy sticker here, and I got a Merchant Mariner sticker over there, or Merchant Marine sticker over there on top. We wanted to make this basically look like a flight deck of a destroyer or a cruiser or something like that. So we basically took an exact picture and put it on here, wrote US Navy on it so you know what it was supposed to be. Now, originally when I got this car, I had it for about maybe 2 days, and then I already put the Hellcat heads on them. I had them in black. I had the Hellcat head and I had the SRT. I had that. It was all in black with the red eye, and it was awesome. I loved them. So when I went with the wrap, I knew I was going with the wrap. I told him 2 things that he could work off of. I said, I want the Hellcat head with the SRT on there no matter what, and I want it to look like an American flag. Other than that, he can go wild with it. And he worked with me 100% along the way, and it turned out great. So like I said, I got the Merchant Marine sticker here. And these are all my sponsors and companies that I've worked with getting this car done. So Ripatoon, he's the current builder of this car. Car made about 917 wheel horsepower up in New Jersey on a nice hot day, on a decently hot day. Even after running into so many issues with the Diablo Trinity tuner, we had a ton of problems on a dyno. It actually cost me a lot of money, unfortunately, but this is what it is. So now the car makes 917 wheel horsepower because we switched to a 272 upper Hellraiser pulley. We got a 10% lower ATI overdrive damper. We got a B-Woody heat exchanger down there. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. And then we also have a triple pump 4 fuel system that's made for E85. I think it supports up to about I believe it's 1400 horsepower, but I'm not positive on that number. We are currently on full E85, pump E85. And like I said before, I had the Borla ATAC and the catless mids. So this car flies. I just got back from sea pretty recently, and I just started driving this thing again, and I haven't driven it in over 7-8 months now. And I can tell you it's a whole different car from when I had the 285 pulley. This thing is an absolute monster on the streets, and we gotta retune it again for the heat down here, because I was up in New York for a while with the car. I'm not exactly fully moved down in Florida, but we did ship the car down here. This is basically where I'm going to be for a while. So we shipped the car down here, and it needs to get retuned for all the different weather atmosphere all here. It runs great. It just needs a little tweaks here and there, but nothing crazy. So me and Ripper are going to get that worked out as soon as we can, as soon as I get the Diablo back, and then we'll see. So my next plans for this car, the one thing I for sure want to do is G-force axles. I know I still am on stock suspension except for the front. I forgot to mention this, but on the front I have Eibach lowering springs. I left it out of the back because I was afraid with 315s that they actually might rub on the inner fender well. So I just did the fronts, and I actually let it settle, and I'm actually a really big fan of the look. It's almost like an old muscle car look, where they have it stance down by the head, and I think it looks great. So I left it like that. I didn't have a problem with it. It's not like I was going to, the track all the time trying to get, going to the track all the time trying to get great times. I'm not really a track guy that much, not yet at least. So I haven't really had that many chances to go to the track. Unfortunately, every time I've went, I've only gotten maybe 1 pass, 2 passes, and it's not an experience, so I didn't really get that much. So yeah, like I said, next mod is, I already have a E85 ethanol gauge that I just got. I just haven't installed it yet. I just pretty much got it in the mail yesterday. And the next mod I want to do is I think they're 1400 horsepower G-force axles. It's definitely the next one I'm doing. After that, I'm getting I have 17-inch Raystar Recluses, 10.5-inch wide, ready to go on. I'm just waiting on the tire and the TPM sensors so I can mount, balance them, and put them on. That way we can actually, we can start running. Start being pretty good. I'm going with the Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's. I don't want to go with the R's because, in Florida it does rain a lot, and I do want to have a potential to actually still drive the car if it rains. At least with the SS's you have more of a chance than you do with the R's. And like I said, I'm not going to the track that often that I need the radials, so I'm okay with the ET Street SS's. So next mod, definitely G-force axles. After that, me and Ripper already have planned that I'm going to be switching to his game changer pulley, which is a 257 upper. We're going to be doing headers, probably America Racing or Cooks. I'm not sure which one yet. And then, like I said, the 85 gauge. After that, this car will be pretty good. Now, the one thing I am waiting on is the Barth and Barth and AJ Hemi tuner flex fuel tuning setup. Now I don't exactly need it because I do have a ton of E85 down here in Florida. However, when I do go back to New York, I am gonna need a almost a flex fuel tune, because E85 is kind of more scarce. So even though this isn't a daily driver anymore, I still am gonna need that flex fuel tune for when I go back up to New York. It's gonna be, I can't get out to the 85 station all the time because they are kind of far. I have to go to New Jersey for it. And for me, unfortunately, it's a hike. So I'm not sure when I'm going back to New York yet, but this is it. I can pop the hood for you guys so you guys can see what's going on in there. I also, just for the interior purposes, I also have this harness bar that I bought off David Van Voris, and I have this Brom Racing harness that I bought off of Brom Racing itself pretty recently. The way I get around the seatbelt light is I actually bought a carbon fiber little seatbelt attachment that you could just plug into the latch, so it doesn't set off the light. So under the hood, what we got here, I had Billet Technology. They custom built all these underhood pieces for me. They're a great company to work with. If you know Mopar, you definitely know Billet Technology. There's no doubt about it. So they built this, they did this all custom for me. Did everything, was great. I do have a bypass cover, I just didn't put it on yet. All right, so you can see how Ripa sets up his 4 triple pump fuel systems. He puts that thing up there. I also have a leg maker carbon fiber intake, Billet Technology catch can, Barth adjustable idler, like I said, the 272 Hellraiser. And I installed these hood pins as well by myself. I have the radiator covers brand new. I have to trim them a certain way to get them to fit with the hood pins, so I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So it's on the list. Another thing with this hood, I can't use my windshield wiper sprayers anymore. So I have this line right here, which is that. I just have it tucked away for now. I did buy a Speedlogic's relocation kit for the window wiper sprayers. However, it does seem like it's going to be an all-day event thing, so I am going to have to figure that out one day. But right now, it's not really pertinent. I kind of just wipe them off, and I have that Adams polishes glass sealant on there, so everything just flies off anyway. Oh yeah, so this is what the underhood looks like. This is fiberglass. I did have a heat shield, but we got to figure out a better way to put it on. Still doing some trial and error. I had a heat shield that I bought with the hood from Anderson's Composites. It's basically just a peel and stick. It was kind of falling off when we were driving along for a while, so because there's so much air coming in through this hood scoop that it just actually caught it a little bit and then just started peeling it off. So we got to figure out a little bit better system. And yeah, that's pretty much it about this car right now. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I can see the weather really starting to take a turn here, and that's Florida weather for you. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, if you want to know more about the car, follow me on Instagram, message me on YouTube, whatever you want to do. I do have some merchandise for sale. If you guys want to buy it, it does help support me. It just supports all the mods for the car. It doesn't go towards anything else. I do have merchandise, selling posters, all that. I just got a brand new camera too. So we're gonna be taking some pretty good shots. I'm starting to get pretty good with all editing, everything. I'm not the best, nowhere near, but we're getting there. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. This is, relatively new channel. Don't have that many views on it, so we're just trying to get it out there. And this is basically just for fun. This is all I do it for. It's just for fun. I'm not trying to make money off of it. If I do, it's great. If not, oh well. This is just fun. I enjoy doing it, and I want to get more into doing YouTube and interacting with a lot more people. So if you're in the Fort Pierce or West Palm or Port St. Lucie area in Florida, hit me up, please. I would love to hang out with you guys. That's it. So, like I said, this is Eric, EPT 44. Thank you. Have a great day.